Hi everyone, it's Carl aka Ninja Turtle, and let's talk about Con Alt Delete and let's talk about Deadpool. Why would we do that in the same video? Because this is Blurrdy Replay. We talk about everything that happened in the past week, but first let's address the fact that there was no video last week. We do this every week, but last week we were at Con Alt Delete, so I didn't have any time to do any video, so I apologize. I could have threw up something really quick, but it was such a busy weekend with everything that happened and being completely into Con Alt Delete. I didn't have time to put up anything, and I don't want to have anything of low quality hit the channel, so there was no video. We apologize. Also, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from me to you and everyone at Blurrdy's. Wishing you a happy holidays. Be safe, be responsible. We still have Boxing Day today, and New Year's is coming up next week. In fact, my birthday is next week, so happy holidays to everyone that's going to be celebrating something, no matter where you are in the world. Topic number one I'd like to discuss is the Deadpool trailer that dropped Christmas Day just yesterday morning, and wow, is this thing looking really great. This is the second red band trailer for Deadpool, and it's just as exciting as the last one. Check it out if you haven't already. It is on blurrdy.com. I made that post. Again, it posted Christmas Day right in the morning. So check that out. Give it a watch. But let's talk about it real quick. First thing we have to get out the way. This is a 20th Century Fox movie. Yes, it is Marvel. This is not the Marvel that is with the Avengers and Spider-Man and Captain America. I did talk about this in our last Blurrdy replay. That was 2 weeks ago. If you missed that video, to give you a little bit more perspective on where Deadpool stands, because he is in association with the X-Men and even the Fantastic Four, check the video out. I'll put it right here on Jean Grey. You can click right there and watch that video. Also, I'll put the link in the description below just in case you're watching on a phone or tablet. So you can check out that video. We go into discuss everything about X-Men Apocalypse and where the X-Men stand in terms of the other franchises out there. Also, with that being said, Deadpool, not a mutant. And they're not going with him being a mutant in this movie as far as I can tell. As you can see in the trailer, they're saying he was created in the lab. He was just a regular man. It came down with a terminal cancer. So he was created by science. By that definition, he's not a mutant, but a mutate. Deadpool is a mutate, but he's very heavily associated with the X-Men, so that's why you're going to see Colossus and other mutant characters in the movie. Colossus being an X-Man, and this is a very different Colossus than what we've seen before in the other X-Men movies. He's much bigger. They're saying that he's more adult, more grown, and this is a different person, a different actor playing him. Daniel Cudmore turned down the role, so he's no longer Colossus. We're getting a much bigger, bulkier, adult version of Colossus, which looks and sounds great. Still don't know why we're getting Colossus in particular over anyone else in the X-Men, but that's fine. Is kind of doing more justice to that character anyway, since he was kind of mishandled in the other X-Men movies. Yeah, actually, he just wasn't really used. Colossus wasn't really cool until the most recent Days of Futures Past, when, well, basically he got ripped apart. That was cool. But other than that, he was misused and just underused, really. And it's good to see him in this Deadpool movie and really getting more mutants. But after you watch the trailer, you might be wondering, who the heck are these people? I've never seen them before. I don't know them. They're not X-Men that I know. And you're right, they're not X-Men. Most of them. For the most part, they are still X-Men associated characters. You have Gina Carano's playing Angel Dust. Not much out there for her. She's a relatively new character, a Morlock, and she's obviously pretty freaking strong if she can do what she did to Colossus. Then you have this character who's called Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Yeah, I don't know about the name, but we'll just call her Sonic for right now. Sonic is played by Brianna Hildebrand, and this character is a telepath, at least as far as the comic book side is. We'll see about the movie side. You know, they tend to change things, so I don't want to have that high of an expectation of things being exactly the same as they are in the comics. But again, a relatively new character, is not a lot out there for her. So let's enjoy this movie for what it is what I always say when we watch a comic book movie. Instead of trying to say, oh, it's got to be like this and got to be like that, gotta have these expectations and it's gonna be this and that. Let's just enjoy it for how it is, especially since they really nailed this costume for Deadpool, and it's actually Ryan Reynolds in the costume, and that's just amazing. He looks fantastic. I love what they did. They do After Effects with the eyes and make sure that they're solid white, and it looks very both realistic and comic booky. So they really nailed that look, and this is going to be a very exciting movie. I'm excited for it. Make sure you check it out in February when it hits. I'm going to have a review for this movie for sure. I'm going to see it ASAP so we can have it up on the channel and you guys can get your first impressions. Just in case you don't know if you want to see this movie, we'll have our impressions of it as soon as possible. All right, and let's go back to last week, because like I said, we didn't have a video last week, and there's really two reasons to that. One being that I was at Con Alt Delete. I was taking pictures and filming videos. If you missed any of that content at all, make sure you head to blurrdy.com. We have posts such as our best cosplay or our favorite cosplay from the con, which is this awesome cosplay of Final Fantasy VIII. That's Squall and that's Cypher. They did an awesome job and I was just in love. I mean, they appeal to my fandom, so that's what they're gonna get #1 for that. And then also most kawaii of the con is this one from Anti-Hero. Really loved her stuff and I look forward to seeing more from her. Make sure you check out our pictures from that on blurrdy.com. And as well, just more pictures on our Facebook if you missed that as well. We have pictures on our Facebook page. You have pictures on blurrdy.com. There's a video of the Masquerade contest in full. So if you're in that contest, make sure you check it out as well. Make sure you like us on social media because we do stuff like this all the time. We're just getting going, but we will be at cons, not at all of them, but we're in the Midwest. We're going to try to do as many cons as possible. We're going to be covering all of this cosplay side of things. We're going to be interviewing cosplayers, and we love to get to know you as well. If you have cosplays, make sure you send them to us, get our attention, like us on social media, and we'll do our best to get it out there for you. And the other reason why I was busy was because of Star Wars. I mean, come on, it was Star Wars weekend. I mean, I'm still on high for Star Wars. I saw the movie Friday morning at 1 a.m. I pretty much stayed up for 48 hours. I think I got about 2 hours of sleep after I watched that movie. Wrote a review, shot the review. By the way, there's a review of Star Wars on our channel, so if you missed that, it's right here, right now, so you can click it and give it a watch. And I even wrote the review as well, so if you like reading things instead of watching it, head to blurrdy.com and read the review for Star Wars. If you like to read instead of watch it, either way, you have all ends covered. It just go to blurrdy.com and get everything that you need as far as Star Wars, for Con Alt Delete, stuff for Deadpool, anything related to Marvel, comics, X-Men, especially X-Men because I love them, and so on. So that wraps up today's video. Again, I'm Ninja Turtle on social media, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you hit up blurrdy.com for everything that you need. This is Blurrdy Replay and I am out. Peace. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to us on YouTube. We put out videos all the time. You can catch on our YouTube channel gameplay videos. We have blurrdy replays that hit every weekend, recapping all the biggest things that happened over the past week. And we have other videos that just link to our articles. The articles that are posted on blurrdy.com. You should check blurrdy.com every single day for anything on comic books, on video games, and cosplay. We love all that stuff. And if you love that stuff, head to blurrdy.com. Go check out our posts. Follow us. Again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitch, where you can watch us play games live and even play games with us. And check out the rest of our social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. But while you're here, why don't you check out this video right there. Wind, and she can fly. She's super awesome, and I love that what they're going with the 80s version from the comic books of Storm, where she has the mohawk, and that's my favorite Storm all time. I love that Storm, so I'm glad they're going with that version. We have Psylocke,